Does your home need major repair or do you need to sell quickly for cash? Our next guest, Lathe Lavada, real estate expert investor and real estate broker for First Prime Realty Group, is here to tell us how we can buy your home for cash. Hello, sir. Welcome. How are you?
Great. Thank you. Glad to be here.
All right, let's talk about what types of homes you buy and sellers. Which sellers do you buy from?
I buy unwanted homes that need massive repairs or the seller just needs to sell very quickly. A lot of times the seller is facing some sort of hardship, such as a job loss, a divorce, a relocation, a death in the family, or maybe they've just inherited an unwanted home. That's when I can step in and really help these sellers.
So why should a seller choose to sell to you then?
These properties need thousands of dollars of repairs, and the homeowner is just unwilling or unable to complete them. A lot of times the buyer is unable to purchase these properties because getting a loan on these properties is, if not impossible, very difficult. That's where selling to a cash buyer like myself becomes very necessary.
So once you buy the properties, what do you do after you buy them?
After I buy these properties, I'll either keep them in my long-term rental portfolio or I'll fix them up and put them back on the market for resale to a loan buyer. I like every deal that I do to be a win-win. I really like helping these homeowners because it's like a fresh start, a new beginning a lot of times.
Curious, does the seller pay a real estate commission with this?
There's no real estate commission on the properties I buy, and I pay for all the seller's ordinary closing costs. This is an as-is sale, so the seller can cash out and move on. We've even let the homeowner a lot of times leave what they don't want in the property, and we'll take care of that too. This is really a chance for these sellers to make a transition very smooth. We just had a homeowner that we purchased a property on where he was facing cancer and he had to move out of town very quickly. And when you're going through something like that, you don't want the extra stress in your life. It's a really good situation where a cash buyer can come in, purchase the property, and take care of all those unwanted items that you don't need to deal with.
Very nice. So let's talk about how fast you can purchase a property. How fast can this whole thing turn around?
I've purchased properties in under 3 days before, but it's based on the seller's time frame and their situation, not ours. In fact, we just had a seller who needed to close very quickly and he needed money for the move. So we were able to allow him to stay in that property for up to 14 days after we purchased the home, get him his cash profit so he had money for the move. And this is really important. If you need to move and you don't have cash to move, a lot of buyers out there will not purchase the property until you vacated it. And that's one of the flexibilities that we can offer as a cash buyer.
What do you think sellers should be aware of when selling to a cash buyer like yourself?
One of the most important things that you can do as a seller before going under contract with a cash buyer like myself is getting the cash buyer to get an inspection on the property before you actually sign that purchase agreement. A lot of times these cash buyers will go under contract with you and then either cancel or try to reduce the buy price at or before closing. And that leaves the sellers in a very, very bad situation. We do a home inspection on every property we buy before we actually make a purchase offer. And this is good. And the other thing is I'm the cash buyer myself on these properties. So I sign the purchase agreements. So when I say I'm going to purchase a property, I actually do.
As a matter of fact, let's hear from one of your clients right now.
Hi, my name is Barbara Apfel. I wanted to downsize my condo. I saw Lathe on television, so I called him, and it was sold in 1 day.
Awesome. Well, Lathe, if a homeowner wants to find out if you can buy their home for cash, how do they do so, and what's the process?
It's simple. Just call my office for a 24-hour, no obligation cash offer. We'll do an evaluation on the home, sign a purchase agreement, and then we'll take it to a third-party entitled closing company so you're guaranteed to get your cash profits.
All right, Lathe, thank you so much. Sounds great. If you want to sell your home for cash to Lathe Lavada, it's very simple. Call 702-476-2000. That's 702-476-2000 if you want a guaranteed, quick and easy, no obligation, 24-hour cash offer. First Prime Realty Group, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.